Hey everybody, what's up? Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome to cooking and cleaning and just in general hanging out with Holt. I apologize for the bad lighting. Promise I'm going to eventually get lighting gear to make this better and make it not look like I'm yellow. But anyways, I tried to upload a video earlier this week on Monday, yesterday, and it got shut down for some reason, so I've got to edit a few more things in that, and it'll probably be up next week. So I figured, you know what, while I'm in the middle of this diet, I'll go ahead and show y'all what I've been working with, and we can hang out for a couple hours, answer any questions that come up. Just wanted to say I thank y'all for all the support. So we've gained 15 subscribers in the last 2 weeks, and we've gone up significantly in views. Our first video back, me shaving my head, resulting in this, got us around 400 something new views for the channel and about 10 new subs. Our future upcoming videos are I'm going to be doing some motorcycle vlogs with a couple good furry friends of mine, and we're also going to be doing a couple dart battles and various challenges. I figure it's going to be a lot of fun. Anyways, I love y'all, and I really, really appreciate all the support. Please share with friends, and let's keep the momentum going on the channel. Anyways, so what I'm doing is I started the peel a pound soup diet, and I'm trying to lose some weight and get back in shape. As y'all know, following on a few things last year, I lost about 65 pounds over the year, gained that quarantine 15 back. So I'm trying to knock that off along with building some muscle mass because let's face it, these little noodle arms don't do a heck of a lot for anybody. But anyways, so what I'm doing is I'm doing the peel a pound soup diet. What it is it's a restrictive diet that allows me to only eat this cabbage soup mixture, I guess you could call it. And pretty much that's about it. And I just wanted to show you how it's prepared and just kind of hang out for a bit with everybody. I figured it would be a lot of fun. There might be a little downtime things while we do this, but it's pretty simple as far as ingredients go. Go grab my can. I think I brought it up. I hope I did. I did. It's over here. Awesome sauce. So basically, it's a pretty simple recipe. It is a whole head of cabbage, can of stewed tomatoes, whole tomatoes. I don't know why it makes a difference. You can use peeled or diced. Garlic, and a bunch of vegetables chopped up. Should I? No, because it's going to make the camera really weird. I'm going to start by cleaning my pot because I made a batch of this Saturday afternoon, and I've gone through it completely. Nice. How is y'all's night going? I'm currently watching The Simpsons, and I've been folding some laundry. I'm enjoying a nice off day. Things are slowly picking back up at work, which is good. Yeah, I've actually already, between me and Luke, we have gone through almost, actually we've gone through all of the last batch of this, and I'm actually doubling what we made last time to make it a lot easier to hopefully last at the end of the week. So what I'm able to eat with this comes down to things. I'm not allowed to have meat for 5 days on this diet. Everything else is fruits and veggies. And we'll rotate back and forth from the fruits and veggies along with as much as I like, which I think is awesome because I enjoy soup quite a bit. And I enjoy cabbage. Cabbage has several awesome health benefits. Everything going from reducing how much pain you are in if you have bone and joint issues, all the way down to, hey, hon, how you been? Glad you could join to hang out for a bit. But anyways, cabbage has a lot of cool little benefits down to, I just love how tomatoes look. God, the lighting is so weird. I don't know if it's just because my computer's camera is so old or what. But basically, you add a whole can of tomatoes, and then 4 cups of water. I'm getting sidetracked. But anyways, peel a pound soup has the effects helping you basically get your sugar in order, helping you get basically your cardiovascular health. It clears up a lot of ways. There's a lot of different things about kilograms online, but the main thing is to help you knock sugars, to help you knock caffeine. The only things I can have as far as liquids go on this diet are water and black coffee or black tea. Some places and some sources say green tea, but I really haven't found that much anywhere. So I'm just kind of going with what I have, and I'm going to go with some. Excuse me. I'm going to go with my coffee because if I go without my caffeine for long, I get really crazy. I'm doing great, hun. What you been up to today? You having a good day? So right now I'm going to peel and crush about 6 cloves of garlic to go in to this soup. I personally love garlic, so it only calls for 4 cloves, so I put 6 in there. Really makes it enjoyable, but I'm weird. I like garlic. Garlic is a bitch to peel. Like, if anybody knows an easier way of doing that, please let me know. Luke. Everybody say hi to Luke. He's currently at work right now, having a hellish day. But stupid garlic. Seriously, if somebody knows an easy way to peel garlic, let me know, because I'm currently just kind of shanking it with a knife. I mean, as follows, and trying not to kill myself. Works pretty well. I mean, I haven't died yet. But then again, I am a klutz and I hurt myself. Broke a bottle of Worcester sauce walking down the fucking stairs yesterday. Didn't have a good grip on the bag and it just went everywhere. Brand new bottle too, so I was kind of pissed off at myself. But the base to this is basically just a crap ton of vegetables, which there's nothing wrong with really, because veggies are good for you and they help out. Oh yeah, I don't have access to my phone right now because it's charging. But if y'all like to share this with some friends, let them know we're live streaming, and just kind of let them know we're here to hang out and just have fun, enjoy ourselves. See you later, love. Have a good day. I'll pick you up at 9. I literally think the hardest part about this recipe is peeling all of this garlic by hand. Like, I can crush garlic, I can deal with that. Got my handy-dandy Walmart trash bag here for all my peeling and junk. But it takes about 35-40 minutes to prep this, and it's real cheap. I think it's been like $15, and enough ingredients to be able to make this twice. So, I mean, I'm not complaining about that there. That garlic started to brown a little bit. What you're hearing in the background is The Simpsons. I have been on a binge of that lately. And also, Luke just introduced me to Trailer Park Boys, so that's been fun. The Simpsons are great background noise. Like, they're entertaining to me. They're fun. They get old after a while, but you know, it's still enjoyable. Oh god, this shit is so hard to peel. That and I have no fine motor control. Right. Down to the last 2. I should have just bought pre-cut would have been so much easier. Ooh, I think all the skin's off that one. Just to be sure. God, I love the smell of garlic. It's so good. So sticky though. Also, another thing about YouTube I'm learning is I'm watching my language and what I say because of the new COPA friendly child acts. Yeah. You see, it's all stuck to my fingers. I promise I'll eventually get a better streaming camera and mic. So, get everything nice and cut up there. Get this up because I won't need any more. I've also been washing and cleaning everything all day, so that's been fun. That makes you have sharp knives. All right, what shows have you been watching during all this crazy quarantine stuff? I just started Penny Dreadful. Really liking it, liking the concept of it. I wanted to watch it when it was coming out, but never had the time to really. But now, I had a lot of spare time. I'm working 4 days a week. Anyways, I'm still here. I'm grabbing ingredients. Got some onions laid out on the table over here. So this recipe calls for 3 whole onions to go into it. I just judge them by size, basically. Like I've got this one, and it's about a third the size of my bloody head. So as you cut your onion ingredients up, you want to be able to check and see how much you have actually left. Judge the room in the pot. Oh, you want to pre-crush your garlic before you mince it. I need to buy a garlic squisher because it would make my life so much easier. Actually, it'd probably just be easier to buy pre-minced, pre-cut up. Don't worry if you got any skin left on the garlic. I mean, everything's going to cook down in this pot really well. My genius, I forgot to put the garlic in until almost the last second last time, so I still had full sizes of chunks of garlic in there, which I didn't mind. Spiced it up a little bit. Now, you don't use any seasonings in this recipe whatsoever. You just go with everything there. But when I'm making this and I'm not on the diet, I really enjoy putting in sausage. Whether it's summer sausage, homemade sausage, whatever you can get, it's really good. You can add different flavors and textures. That, like with, I got a local gas station that does pre-done sausage, and I really like getting it spicy, putting in with it, and a couple dashes of cayenne pepper, and a few other odds and ends. Makes it real good. And just dump your garlic in there. Looks like my Simpsons went down. That's where I disappeared to for a few minutes. Oh. There we go. There's that there. My hand's got a couple kerfunkles in it. I'm trying to start doing these live streams on a regular basis every week, whether it's board game nights, cooking, or just wanting to hang out and chill. Basically, you want to chop your onion in half and slice those halves into quarters. Get a good mince going. Try not to cut your fingers off. You want to core your onion. Oh man, this one's making me cry. That didn't work how I wanted, but oh well. Jeez, that's harsh on the eyes. Oh man. Onion is intense. Oh my god. Ugh. I am not a chef by any means, nor do I pretend to be. But man, I don't see how people who cut onion on a regular basis do it without crying so much. I think somebody would invent a way to be able to get it away. And I've tried a lot of the home remedies, everything such as friggin' these weird homemade classes, down to just stupid little science tricks such as coring the onion, which works and doesn't. It really depends on how strong your onion is. Basically, you have to get your onion cut up really good. You don't want to mince it because, like I said, everything is going to cook down really, really well. Oh, that is some intensity there. Basically, you want to get your onion nice and chopped up. And you just kind of have a little scoop going into the board here. Your pot. Make a mess in the process like I always do. onion cut up. We got our garlic in the pot here. And it comes down to the fun stuff. Hey, whoever just joined us, thank you. We appreciate it. I'll come in and want to get that's the broccoli. That is some more garlic. That is another Jesus. Did I buy enough onions? I'm gonna get a couple bell peppers. Get them cut up. Now I core bell peppers in a really, really weird fashion. I like to cut the end of them off. That way you can see down inside like this. And then I will take a knife, like I said, and I'll cut down around the core and around the base. And around the, trying to get the seeds away. Little trick my culinary arts teacher taught me. You go right here and you just pop it out, and out comes the core with about 95% of the seeds along with it. You might miss a couple pieces, but that's easy to fix. You just go down in and kind of carve it out. And some people say this is a waste, but to me, this knocks it out really well. And you're just going to wash it. Some water. Wash it out. Take the seasoning out. Shake it out. And you're going to do the same thing for your second bell pepper. Chop the end off. And take your knife and cut around like so. Don't ever cut towards your hand, and then just boop, right out of there she goes. Get all the seeds out. Peel your stickers off. You don't want stickers and plastic in your food. That's not fun. Got stuck to my paw. That one is a little... I hate it when they don't want to come off the side. Should have pulled it off before I did the water. Oh well, my mistake. I'm going to have paper in my food. Yay me, my favorite substance. Now you got two fully cored and peeled. Guess you could say peeled. I'll take your scraps over, put them in the trash, and make a mess like I just did. Okay. Slice them down the center. And you get a bunch of rings like this. That way they're easy. It's a lot easier to put them together and cut them up into small dices and rounds for your stew. Basically, you just want to take 3 or 4 of them together like this. Yeah, and then you just start moving them around, cutting what you got off. And just do that until you got everything ready to go in. Now, I like bell pepper a lot. I like onion a lot. So I like to put a lot in my stew. But I currently only have about a, 8-quart pot. Makes it a little difficult. get a nice bit of bell pepper. Chunk it on in. Get it good to go. Give it the old stir. Basically, just got a bunch of tomato, garlic, onion, pepper, celery. It's kind of mixed into a huge pot. I like to take the full tomatoes like this. They're in the can. Just kind of break them up a little bit. Get more spread in the pot. And also prevent your tomatoes from sticking to the bottom of the pot and just going bad. By going bad, I mean burning. Once everything's kind of emulsified together, comes to the fun part of cutting up the cabbage. Particularly, I'm not a huge fan of cutting cabbage because it takes so long to do. Hey, newcomer! Go ahead and say something in the chat. Don't be shy. Great. Stir it up good. Now here comes the head of cabbage. Boom. That's the size of my head. It'll be quite fun to cut these up. My knife is not the sharpest, which sucks, but you do what you can do. You want to lay your cabbage down face first and give it a good cut in half. I like to do the old drop method because it's stuck on the knife, so boom. Sorry, headphone users, that's going to not be enjoyable. And you want to cut it up into quarters. Once you get your quarters cut up like this, you're going to have the core left in the cabbage. Now, some people like to eat it. My grandma used to all the time when we were kids and making this recipe. Personally, I do not like how it tastes. It's too bitter for me, but some people will save them and use them. I am not one of those people because they're disgusting. All right. Oh, where my paring knife went? There it is. This knife is a lot sharper and it curves, so it's real easy to cut out the core most of the time. So on a break, it's a big chunk. Oh, that did not work how I wanted. I'm just trying to find my good knife. Water out on some of the dishes I did earlier. Hey, newcomer, go ahead and leave a comment in the chat. Thanks for watching. Washed off my good stuff earlier. Trying to find out where I put my good knife for this. I'm not seeing it anywhere, which kind of stinks because it's handy. That one, there's that one. We can try this one. Might work a little better. Oh, yeah, significantly better. Of getting the core out is you don't want anything bitter or nasty in your lettuce, your cabbage while you're doing this. And it really just kind of the taste out and helps you not have anything bad since you're not using any seasoning in this for dietary purposes. Like I said earlier in the stream, you can use this for non-dietary purposes and make a real good meal. And it makes a lot. Like you can feed easily a family of 4, probably 3 or 4 times with this. So you know how it looks after you take the core out. There's not that in there. And you're just left with these little pieces that come out. Throw them in the trash, eat them. Personally, I'm not a fan. Thank you for my consistent viewers who are staying here. So you want to take the quarters left now with the knife, and you want to take them, and you just want to kind of cut down. Until you have this nice pile of cabbage. I recommend breaking it up with your fingers if you want. You don't want huge chunks in with it. Now, the cabbage will cook down really well. So like this, you're going to have this. You just want to break it up as you put it in the pot. Stir it down in with your tomato mixture. Get it mixed in there really good. You have some leaves you missed with your knife. You just want to get them and manually break them up with your hands. Once you get this all together and mixed in, you're going to have it simmer for about 30 minutes to an hour, depending on how crunchy or how well done you want your cabbage. Personally, I've done mine upwards of an hour in the past before. So I really like it. Not emulsified, but I like it in there. And I only put it on medium heat, so it takes a little bit longer to cook. But I like it that way because, to me, it controls it. I don't have to worry about it burning. And that's a big thing to me. Nobody likes to ruin a whole gauge of soup. Been there, done that. It's not fun. Can everybody hear me just fine? That's another thing. Whoever's in the chat, let me know how my audio sounds because I'm just going straight off of my PC right now. And I don't have any special settings put in or a mic. Because I had my Blue Yeti plugged in, I have a feeling that every cut of this lettuce, why do I keep calling it lettuce? Every cut of this cabbage basically would just go crack, 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 crack all the way through. And that would not be fun for anybody. I don't even know if you could consider that ASMR. Let me know in the chat what y'all think of the new videos, the new format for the channel. I really like some feedback. I'm getting a lot of people that are saying they like it, but I would like some feedback on video lighting, things I could do to make everything flow better in videos. Do you have any ideas on events we can do in the future to get subscribers? Are they going to do in the Run for Life later on in the year? Once this coronavirus virus. So YouTube, don't hate me. Please don't tear me off or take my stream down. Once this virus junk clears up, it'll be fun. Planning on doing suits, non-suiters welcome as well. I look forward to getting back to volunteering in hospitals once this is all over because I kind of miss it a lot. All right, so the last of the cabbage is going in here in the pot. Cabbage is really good for you completely raw. I prefer it actually. Like I said earlier in the video, those that just tuned in, got amazing health benefits. Helps with arthritis. You have cartilage issues or sore joints, what's with that? My grandma always used to say cabbage was a cure for depression, but I doubt it. It's got some miracle works with that. So after you have all your cabbage in, pop it up like this. It's going to fill whatever pot you use it in. You want to drop that in on medium-high for your burner. Take whatever utensil you're using and kind of shove everything down as much as possible. You don't exactly have to get the cabbage mixed in because the cabbage itself will break down and mix in with the soup. And you stir it every like 10, 15 minutes or so. You're good to go. Take your lid, put it over the top. Want to get a good seal on it, and then clean up your mess as your cabbage is cooking. I, in my forethought, put down stuff on the ground so I didn't have to worry about it. I'm actually going to go get my Simpsons going again, y'all, because it crapped out on me. Grab my cell phone. Oh. Most important, when you're always cooking, have your go-go juice around. Mine is black coffee. Literally keeps me alive. It's my second pot for the day. I love this shit. What's been y'all's vices during this? Caffeine, smoking, let me know. Oh, that hurt.
We play a game that will reward the hardcore gamer with hundreds and hundreds of hours of. Huh? But working on this game cost me my marriage. I have twins I've never met.
Well, when you meet them, tell them your game's too easy. This game has all the best college marching bands, from the precision footwork of Ohio State to the laid down Bible humor of Stanford. Uh-oh, I'm losing the crowd.
Okay. Next level. Study for chemistry test on 12-hour bus ride home.
This is the hardest game ever.
Yeah, I'm recorded. Did this game change?
Dad, Nintendo was unveiling a new system in 3 minutes in Holt.
And we're in Hall D. 3 halls, 3 minutes. No problem. Keeps my field to normal.
Inventions rock! Contact rocks!
I need a nap.
Your kids got a big day. Got to the top on the deflator toys. There's one there. The kid sure had a good time with you.
Yeah, I was fine today. Gary.
How could they ever call me fun, Mom?
Look, honey, a family's like a team. And on every team you have the slam-dunking megastar and the referee.
It's not fair. Mom's trying to be fun, but we're stuck with all the mom stuff.
Okay. How about this? Next week, you take the kids on a Saturday surprise dancing.
Yeah. We roll pennies and go to the dollar store.
That's good, Mark. Get all the terrible ideas out of your system.
Well, I got it. The Saturday surprise mom day is the X game. Yay! X game, all right! That isn't an X, Mom.
Welcome to the Cross Game, Simpsons. Christian Fellowship Expo.
Are there these games here?
Oh, no. GAME stands for Gathering of American Messengers for Evangelical Sports.
What?
Oh, sports stands for strict parental oversight rather than sports.
No. Come on, kids. Fun comes from inside. It isn't about what we actually do. Yes, it is. That's all it is. You're right. Let's go.
Michael Lower, 2 children to play debtors in the parable of the unjust steward. Only the kids are something only X News.
I'm sorry, gang. I blew it. You ruined Coach's game. Don't worry about it, Mom. Dad will take us on a great outing next weekend. My old squirrel's always crawling to my engine to die. This will make my schedule next time. Not gang, games are cool.
Oh, sorry about that, y'all. I just performed a Mortal Kombat finisher on myself. Flipped on my bed comforter, and oh man, I haven't heard that many bones crack in my body since I got a massage. That did not feel great. Ooh, man. So after about 5 or 6 minutes, you want to actually just kind of poke around in your cabbage stew. See about getting things mixed down in it if you can. Now you don't have to do this, but I just like to try and get everything flopped around. Like I said, your cabbage will cook down eventually. It takes a while. Try not to burn yourself in this process. Yeah, I totally ripped my knee open doing that. Carpet burns suck. We get enough viewers up here, I will eat a pickled rotten egg. Not looking forward to that, but you know, we'll see. I want to get at least 10 viewers on the live stream hanging out. Get some noise going on in the chat, y'all. That'd be awesome. Ooh, always try and clean up after yourself in your cooking area. Don't be a slob. Because you're doing that, not fun. Turd muffin. Ooh. Yeah, we didn't have water for about 3 hours earlier today. Been repairing the pipes. They do that, I don't know, every 2 weeks or so. Makes me wonder what the heck's going on with the water system here. That's why we have our handy-dandy filter. Oh, I've been doing this for about 45 minutes. That's awesome. Thanks for staying tuned. A lot of this will cook down, and it brings a lot of water out in this. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, man. Oh, babe, I'm going to need a massage later today. As far as future projects that we have going, man, oh, there you go. Burn myself. Oh, man. Oh, you know those Mortal Kombat finishers where somebody like punches through somebody and rips their, or when they punch them in the side, and it's just, you hear like all the bones crack and you see the skeleton just shift to a weird angle. I feel like that's what just happened with my spine when I fell down. Oh, I'm such a klutz. I'm an idiot. Cabbage that was overflowing is already starting to cook down and melt down into the soup. I'll be back real quick, y'all. Love you.
All the food in those pictures is cooked by now. Mine's blown. Yours. Now we're going to get the real funny. And I've got tickets for the grand opening Saturday night.
Kids, don't forget about Carl's special plan this Saturday evening. Oh, sorry, Dad. Our blog is so popular, we got an invitation to their most exclusive restaurant. Can't walk in and stuff. They only have a reservation at 5:30 on morning. They found Anthony's feet and they decided to make the food.
My kids do not eat sorbet. They eat
So as far as future videos go, I don't know if you can see these, but I bought a bunch of Nerf dart guns. We've been building a shooter's course all throughout the apartment. It's been a lot of fun. These things, for being as cheap as they were, these Nerf blasters. Sorry, I can't say guns. Hey, new viewer, thanks for popping in. It's going to be a lot of fun. We've set up a few time courses to determine what blasters we're going to be using throughout the challenge. We're going to be building points, and then at the very end of it, the loser of the challenge is going to have to eat a nasty concoction, which we bought a bunch of stuff for, and I'll be posting on Twitter later down below. So really looking forward to that. It's going to be a lot of fun. We are setting up our first motorcycle rally blast, which I'm excited. It's going to be a cycle meet and greet. Just a lot of fun. And this little tiny thing, it doesn't even fit in my massive hand. It's fun to shoot. But it's one of those things where we're going to be getting together and just doing a live stream. Hey, new viewer, and kind of going through. Welcome to the chat. Feel free to say something there. Hey, man, what's up? Thank you for joining the stream, hun. Really appreciate it. If you have any questions for me, let me know in the chat. Sorry, I'm really nervous about this. I haven't done an actual live stream before, ever, minus a few video games. But basically, we got that set up. We're going to be doing a couple collabs once the in-person collabs, once the virus and lockdown is over. It's a Project Luke. Our cameraman, my boyfriend, is going to be heading up, so that's going to be a lot of fun. And then on top of that, we're going to be doing a couple cool videos with my husky, Loki. We're going to be introducing her to ice. She really likes eating ice cubes, so we're going to be getting a giant doggy or kiddie pool and filling it with ice, burying some treats in it, and see if she'll dig through. Yeah, sure. Go ahead and ask the question on Amina. That's completely fine. I'll go grab my phone real fast. But we got that planned. We're working on getting a few other secrets, a couple cool ideas that we've had for a while worked out. Our first podcast will be coming up next Monday with the next video, so we're really excited about that. Hey, it's Turkey. What's up? Anyways, the cabbage stew is coming along really good. For the last 45 minutes has been me prepping this giant pot of disaster piece for my diet. Not looking forward to this. All I can eat is vegetables and fruits for the next week, so that's going to be fun. I'm trying to lose an additional 40 pounds, get in more shape so I don't die anytime soon. But yeah, another fun project that we've been working on now, which we won't be able to do until we get outside, is we did our first video, major video back in my head, was the drone battle. And we're going to be ordering the TIE Fighter drone to go along with everything. And the TIE Fighter drone is going to battle up against the X-Wing drone. Let me go grab that so I can show you what that looks like. So this is the X-Wing drone, and they're a lot of fun to fly and use. But they made another one that's a TIE Fighter, and it comes with its own like black controller and everything. It's all like evil and dark-sidey, and I absolutely love it. Sweet. Let me go grab my phone and I'll reply to that. I absolutely love it. So what we're going to do is we're going to find a field or somewhere. We might even use the tennis court right outside the apartment, and we're going to fly them around and battle. And so when basically they have infrared sensors right in here, and whenever we shoot each other out of the sky with them, if you get 3 hits on the other person, basically the drone just spins out of control and lands on the ground, and you've completely taken it out, which I think is a really cool mechanic we've never really had a chance to use. We've got 2 of the X-Wings, but we've tried using them together to come out of the sky, and they don't work for some reason. So I'm assuming I have to have the TIE Fighter. They're really hard to find. They were made by Propel. They're a special fancy edition that plays music and everything a few years back. So it's really difficult to find them. And hopefully I'll be able to find one in the next couple of weeks so we can actually do that battle. I'm going to do a couple live streams from my motorcycle, which I don't know how that's going to work exactly, but I'm getting it figured out with my new camera setup and everything. We ordered some new lighting equipment about a week and a half ago, but due to delays on Amazon and stuff, it's not looking like it's coming until the end or mid-section of this month. If you're liking the live stream, we're going to have a couple other planned throughout the month. We ordered some IKEA furniture. One of them's called the relationship ender. It's got a nickname. It's this huge mantelpiece basically that comes up, and you can store collectibles and stuff on it, and then put your TV, your consoles and stuff in it. Currently, right now in the apartment we just got into, we've got all of our stuff on the floor, and it's really annoying because you got to walk around it and everything, move it back and forth. And there's a mess of wires everywhere. It's driving both me and Luke absolutely bonkers. And I really can't wait till that thing comes in. It doesn't come in until June 6th or 9th. I don't remember. I know it's a long ass ways away, but I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to grab my phone real fast, actually. Grab my phone here. Let's see here. Checking out. Yes, I can cook pizza. I absolutely love making homemade pizza. I have not mastered the art of doing bread dough yet, but that is a cool idea for a future stream. So I'm thinking that would be fun. Actually, thank you for that. Actually, I might actually make a vegan pizza because Luke can't have any dairy products whatsoever because he's allergic to the whey protein and a few other things that are in it. So I think that would be a fun future idea. Thank you for that. Now, if you have some ideas for some weird toppings you'd like to see on the pizza, let me know over in the chat section or on Amino, because I think that would be really dope to make some like really cool funky pizzas and then eat them afterwards. Like I'm talking, think of some disgusting stuff we can stick on that pizza, but has to be dairy free. Boom. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet to the channel, go ahead and give us a subscribe. We're trying to hit 200 subs by next Monday. And if we do, we're going to make a really special announcement on a couple really, really, not secretive future projects that we're going to be doing, but a couple of really cool ones that we think that'll just kind of liven up the channel and add a little comedy in, because I'm not that funny of a person. Luke is the funny man in the relationship. I'm really bland and serious sometimes, and it's kind of annoying. I feel like I'm kind of a wet potato when I try to make jokes. But we'll see. But no, I really like the idea of doing pizza for a trip. So maybe even like a live stream making the pizzas and then make an actual video on eating the weird pizzas because that would be fun. Somebody even recommended a couple weeks ago, one of my really good friends, Astra, recommended getting a puke bucket for some of the really nasty stuff that we're going to be making. So that's going to be fun. Now, we do have some weird food challenges and board game nights that we're going to set up. So that's going to be enjoyable. We're thinking of live streaming a couple of D&D events. Not exactly going to be furry events, but they're going to be with a couple of really local good friends of ours. Going to be having fun with that. Might even host a furry-based D&D stream. So I think that would be fun to get together on Discord and make that. I set up a Discord server a couple days ago, and I'll be posting that on Twitter, Amino, and a few other places. I'm going to be looking for admins for that. That'll be fun. This is good. So you can see how let me pick up the pot. See how the cabbage is starting to cook down into the, hey, new viewer. Getting close to me eating that nasty rotten egg. Let me pull them out of the fridge. Those are really cool. I saw them the other day, and I'm like, why would somebody eat pickled eggs? Like, it doesn't sound good at all. And it does not smell good. Like, you know those grocery store eggs, pre-boiled eggs that you get that are in a baggie that smell like they're a week or two old? Yeah, that's these right here. And I'm honestly not looking forward to trying them. I'll actually leave them sitting here kind of. You can see them, or put them back here on the fridge. On top of the coffee maker. There we go. Old South pickled eggs. They do not look good. They do not smell good. I like eggs, but I don't think I'm going to like them in that capacity. They're not that great. But I think I'm going to keep this stream going for a while. Thank you for the like, by the way. I just noticed we went up to 2 likes on the video. I'm really happy about that. Likes mean more. Honestly, likes on the channel and on videos really mean more to me than anything coming in because it really helps us to be able to grow the channel and get it out there thanks to the YouTube algorithms. So all the likes that we get, all the shares that we get, honestly mean more than subscribes, mean more than anything. It just means a lot to have the support of the community and of everyone that I know and have met in the group and in the channel. Look, got a message on. Somebody booped me, my weakness. Anyways, what have y'all been doing during all the quarantine stuff to keep yourselves entertained? I've been live streaming a lot of TV shows, cooking a lot, like a lot. So, I mean, just all squeaky. Cabbage just has this like nail on the chalkboard squeak to it that drives me insane. Oh, down to 2 views. Ooh. But anyways, basically I'm just crunching down the cabbage into the tomato broth to make the soup and to make the stew, kind of getting everything there. We bought a bunch of big Tupperware to be able to drop this stuff in actually because none of my stuff was big enough to be able to hold anything. It was driving me nuts. Like literally driving me nuts. I was having to put all my food in like 2 or 3 different bins and containers to be able to contain it. Ooh, Angelica button. I gotta check that out. There we go. Starting to cook down. Like I said, cooking this on a medium heat takes about 45 minutes to be able to get it really done. And then just occasionally you want to lift stuff up off the bottom so nothing burns as it slow cooks. And you also get a really good even mix on everything. Ooh, ow, ow, that's hot. Oh. I feel like I'm stabbing something to death. It's awesome. Except I'm using a dull spat. Oh. There we go. What hobbies has everybody been picking up and using during all their spare free time? Personally, I think one of my newest ones, which is an older one, was I picked up sewing again. I've been trying to learn to do a few things. I've started making prototypes of paws, re-sewing shirts like this, had the armpit ripped on both sides, sewed it together. Got another shirt that is coffee based. It says "Coffee is my dark lord," and I sewed it back together. I've only worn it like 4 or 5 times, and I don't know what it is. I think it's my freakishly long body and arms, but when I do this, it just rips stuff all the time, and that it just rubs in my motorcycle, which isn't enjoyable. Coffee is literally what keeps me alive. I haven't had an energy drink in 2 weeks. Haven't had a soda in 3 days now. And that has been driving me absolutely nuts because, man, do I want a Coke. Like, do I ever want a Coke? Haven't had anything sugary in a couple days. That's not been fun. Not in the least bit because I created my snack foods during all this. Badly. I forgot a key ingredient in my stew, and I feel like an idiot because this is where most of the flavor comes from. My bouillon. Fudge, I'm an idiot. So basically what this stuff is basically it comes from the flavor. It's the beef bouillon. Man, I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. I knew I was missing something. I'm an idiot. Don't do what I did. So basically you want to get better than bouillon or beef bouillon, and it calls for 6 tablespoons, not teaspoons, tablespoons of this junk. And this stuff is thick. It tastes like Marmite. And if anybody's had Marmite before, oh, it's incredibly salty. It's not good. Trust me when I say it's not good. It almost makes me throw up. Like, I don't know how people who live in Australia do it, but Marmite on a piece of toast, you are brave. You are brave, dear people, that do that as a regular snack. Like, because that's not my cup of tea, nor will it ever be my cup of tea. That's another thing we're going to work on is we're going to be trying weird foods. And that's inspired greatly by 2 of my favorite internet co-hosts, Rhett and Link. I've been watching them for the better part of, 8 years now. And they start my morning off great. And they've inspired me in a lot of the kooky, crazy crap that I come up with and do. Oh, all right. So I'm going to put this down in the soup to get it demastified. This stuff is thick. Like, look at that. Like, it's dummy thick. Like, ugh. I hate it. Like, it tastes good when you flavor stuff with it, but other than that, it's disgusting. So if that'll fit, oh, it does fit in here. Momo, if you're in the chat, let me know. I miss you. I haven't seen you in like 2 months because of this stupid quarantine. This stuff is so nasty. It just cakes on your fingers. My spat isn't big enough to be able to get down in here. Oh, man. Empty jar. Oh, stuff is so bad. Like it just, like it stains your fingers when you use it. Ooh, with pause. All right, I'm gonna miss this actually down in the soup so I can actually start going in. So currently on The Simpsons, Lisa is trying to write a book because she discovered that her favorite children's author doesn't actually write the books anymore, and that a bunch of guys in suits and ties sit around just typing up ideas and putting them into a computer. So she's thinking she can make a really good book, and it's interesting. Ooh. I probably just gave y'all the worst description of The Simpsons humanly possible, but it's one of my favorite shows. I grew up watching it with my best friend Tex, and we've got a bunch of fond memories of trying to act and be like Bart Simpson. Oh man, tell you that, not a good idea. We are also inspired by the Jackass series as well. I don't know why people put a "Don't try this at home" label in there, because you know some idiot kids, namely me, is gonna try and look at that and be like, "That looks like fun. Ooh, that looks like a lot of fun," and then do something stupid. I've also been trying to use Discord more. If everyone wants to check out our Discord, anyways, I named the Discord just Holt's Weird World. I'm going to send out an invite right now on the link. Can I customize Discord links or no? I cannot. You cannot customize Discord links. Interesting. Awesome. I really hate that actually. Create link. Let's copy it over. I'm going to post that down in the chat under my real name on my real account. Hey, thanks for the like, whoever's on here. I really appreciate it. Let's see here. I'm going to be posting that in the group link below over here for everybody. Excuse me. No, I do not want to try music. Hey, it's just me looking like a crazy person. Also, one of the great things about having shaved hair is kind of looking like a crazy person, but also boom, paste in that Discord. Yeah, I'm looking down at my phone like a crazy person. But yeah, check out our Discord. I really appreciate it. Join it. We're just kickstarting it now, so this is the first time I've actually announced it. It's just being made. It's got a picture of my Huskarito on it. Her name's Loki. She's our mascot of the channel. She's pretty freaking awesome. I'm going to be looking for admins on the Discord as well. So if anybody's interested in adminning on that or being an administrator and hanging out with us, please let me know below. There we go. So the stew is cooking down really well right now. Still going to take about 30 minutes, but it's down to the point where I can actually stir it. So when y'all started watching this, it was up at the top of the pot. It's now, boom, like that. I don't want to tilt it too far because the juice is actually come up to the top of the pot. So I'm actually going to, boom, after I've got my bouillon stirred in, do that in with it. And try two.
What's the point of testing? I was raised in Catholic service. My mother used to make my serve my father was a lion barber. I wrote my first story, The Cloud Lipstick, on a plastic popcorn box. It was featured in the New Yorker's Best 40 Ever Tours. Oh, it's all about starting here because you just getting goosebumps.
Yay! Momo, I'm glad you're here, hon. Makes me happy. Alrighty. Thanks for all the support, everybody on Amino. I'm really loving it. Thanks for everything that's going on. Thanks everybody that's tuning in. I really appreciate it. Momo, please give us a like. It helps with the algorithm. It really does. Thank you, hun. Hey, new viewer. Hope you're enjoying the stream. We've had up to 8 people watching tonight. I really appreciate everything. What do you think of the idea of making weird pizza, Momo? I'm trying it. I'd love to have you over for a couple of those videos. I just realized you haven't seen the apartment since you moved in because we moved in at the start of all the quarantine stuff. Jeez, we got to get you over here. We're not quite done with it yet. We still have posters and everything to put up, but we'll be giving a full tour of it once we get everything done, so I'm excited about that. Hey, Sostry, thanks for actually subscribing. I really appreciate it. Thanks, Wheelie, for joining the stream. I really appreciate it. Happy birthday, too, by the way. Boom. We're doing the shave tag. Boom.
My name is finally on a book. And I may write the sequel. My deadline is just thinking to myself I need to focus and get some serious math. I'm sorry.
Thanks for joining the Discord, Coda. I'm going to make you an admin. You're one of my besties, and I think you'd have a lot of fun with it. Anyways, I'm basically cleaning up, trying to make everything look nice. I got to go pick Luke up from work in about 30 minutes, so actually in about 25 minutes. So I will keep everything going until I'll say about 8:45-ish or so. And then I'm going to have to get dressed and veg out for a bit. What's somebody else's favorite meals to be able to cook? Mine personally has anything to do with chicken. I am a fanatic for chicken-based stuff. I literally have like 12 pounds of it in the freezer right now, if not more. I did a honey barbecue chicken the other day in the pot, and that was a lot of fun. I haven't used it a lot. It's really interesting to see how it works and see how chicken would come out in it. To me, it came out not soggy, that wouldn't be the way to put it. It came out, I don't know how to describe it. Like, it